TFNN.
Welcome, folks. This is Tom O'Brien of TFNN. We're here 5 days a week. We go 10 hours a day. We go 24 hours a day on the internet at TFNN.com. Always remember, folks, whatever you think about, you bring about. Whatever you focus on grows. Hope everyone's having a great day, safe day. It's a TGIF. I have Olivia Grace with me today.
Hi.
That's right. And Olivia is shadowing me. It's a beautiful thing. And we've had a great day, folks. We're going to tell you about it. But first, we're going to do a agreement. Always do your best. Take action on your ideas. Doing your best means to take action on your ideas. You can have many great ideas in your head, but without action upon an idea, there'll be no manifestation, no results, and no reward. Market-wise, let's take a look at it out here. We had the Dow Industrials down 230, Nasdaq off 138, S&P's down 31, gold contract down $15.20, trading at $12.09 an ounce. We had silver down 27 cents, $14.15 an ounce. Light sweet crude off 42 cents, $60.25 a barrel. Notes and bonds, you get the 10-year note up 11 ticks, 118.04, 30-year up 25 ticks, 137.21, and King Dollar up 210 ticks, trade 96.760. The euro is at 113.32 to 1 US dollar. The yen is trading out here at 113.81 to 1 US dollar. So Olivia's been shadowing me today, and now what we did all day, folks, is that we were basically doing development inside the real estate business, and we'll show you the houses that we built. We were with the buyer for an hour and a half today. It was pretty cool. Now, though, we're going to bring it through the market. So inside the market, you get bulls and bears. Okay. Now, when it's all red like that, the bulls don't like it because they want it green. The bears like it. Now, I'm thinking that the market's going to go down another leg. Okay, but I think it's going to go up first. So what happens with that? So my book, The Art of Time in the Trade, it's all about price and volume, okay? And what happens, so it's supply and demand. And what we have here is that, you know, we went up, if we're taking a look at this, the volume's down on the left-hand side, the price is up at the top. So we went up with volume. We went up with 102 million shares on Wednesday. Well, we're still pulling back with light volume. So my take on that, folks, is that, yes, we still are going into higher price. And we'll see how that shakes out next week. Now, what does happen, this is a long weekend. The banks are closed for Veterans Day, folks, on Monday. The market, however, is going to be opened. Okay? So, now, tell the folks about yourself. What year are you in?
So I'm a freshman, 9th grade, in the Excel program at Largo High.
Yeah.
And our requirements for passing Excel, you have to have a 2.0 GPA, and you have to have 2 shadow dates out of each year. And the shadow dates aren't necessarily to like find your career, but they're to see your likes and dislikes
to understand
in any career. Yeah.
Okay, cool. And so this really lined up well, folks, because this is pretty wild how this came down. We were talking last night, no, the night before, last night, right? And Olivia had said that, yeah, she's going to shadow, and at first we were trying to get the vet, right?
A veterinarian or a forensic chemist.
Right. And she ended up with me.
Yes.
So as you're looking on the right-hand side, if you're watching Tiger TV, bottom line, you know that we're in the real estate business. We build a lot of houses in St. Pete. This happens to be one of them that we're changing a whole neighborhood. And we just put this up for sale about 6 weeks ago. And we had a buyer in there today. And it was pretty cool, folks, because what ends up happening is that we can build really great houses. And it's much better when someone knows what a house is all about. And tell them about this woman.
She was really, 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 really thorough.
Yeah.
And she picked every little thing out, and she wanted to make sure that she was getting what she wanted.
The value, yeah. And you know what's so cool? So what happens, folks, is that we have this house. We got 2 more right down the street, and the other one's down the street. He's still getting finished, so we brought it from that house. Right, we were with him about an hour and a half.
Yeah.
We bring it from that house, and then we bring it down the street. And this woman was so cool that she wanted to go up and see the installation. Right.
Everything.
Everything. So guess what?
She went up.
Yeah, she went up, saw the installation, whole ball of wax. And as Olivia and I are talking, so she pictures she's interviewing me, right, as to, okay, number one, what does it take to do it, right? And I was explaining to her that, you know, bottom line is that, you know, you get the plans, you know, you better be good in math and engineering, basically, you know, when you're doing this. And then I was explaining to her, well, yeah, you know, you can build these things, but then if you're going to be a developer, what happens is you need the finance part of it, too. And the way that, you gotta love how life works, because this is really so unusual. So simultaneously what's going on is that you know that we have the first mortgage program. Well, I was closing a first mortgage too. So then what do we do then? We went from her, that lady, and then what do we do next?
Where did we go? What did we do?
The attorney's office.
We went to the attorney's office.
Right. So we went to the attorney's office, got a mortgage, did a mortgage, and then what's gonna happen, which is really cool, is that this woman's actually serious about buying it. They're buying it for their son. And so the husband, I'm meeting with the husband again tomorrow, you know? So it's going to be, it's
promising.
Yeah, it was definitely promising, wasn't it?
Definitely.
Yeah. So tell me about, like, all the kids in the class. The shadowing, you just pick someone out, you shadow it, and then, well, what do you have to do with it? Because you were taking all the literature, right?
So first you have to figure out what education it takes. You have to figure out benefits, disadvantages, salary, and then you basically find out every little nook and cranny of the career. And you put it on a poster board and you present to your class. And then part of everyone else's grade is to ask you questions and quiz you on what you shadowed.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
And do you know that before? Do you know what they they just tell you there, and then you get asked the question?
So you present, and then they ask you questions, and that's part of your and their grade.
Okay, okay. Yeah. And so when we were originally doing this, we figured we were going to do both, but it's pretty cool. It kind of worked out in the aspect of it, you know.
It's all like a streamlined thing.
Yeah.
It all ties together.
Yeah, and it definitely does tie together, and that's what really makes this so cool in general. So we're going to be going back at, to 10 o'clock tomorrow morning. The husband's coming in, and cross the fingers, what could be really cool here is that that's going to be the full circle. Hey, you stay right there, folks. Olivia and I are coming right back. Our phone number is 877-927-6648. We have the Dow Industrials right now down 182. NASDAQ is off 123. S&Ps are off 26. Olivia and I are coming right back.